Hey everybody, HexLikes here, got some more Master Duel. Today we've got another live commentary duel. This one is going to be with Bird up once again, and we're actually going to be playing against Eldlich, and I really wanted to set this game aside for its own video, not only because it was a bit of a longer duel, but because in this one specifically we are going to be playing against Eldlich where they get all their back rows set up, but we are going to be playing with a combo deck, and without spoiling too much, we're not going to have an easy out to all of their back rows necessarily. We're going to have to actually play through them. And since we managed to do so successfully, you could almost think of this video as a bit of a sequel to like how to beat Eldlich. I'm going to show you a game where we play through Eldlich's board and manage to, come out on top. So once again, I am using the same Bird up deck list that I have been using in the past few videos here. As soon as it loads, yep, there it is. As you can see, we've got the same list. I'll click through it quickly. I'm not going to go through each card because I've gone through the list a couple of times, but you know, I never know who is watching my videos for the first time, who hasn't seen my deck profiles or like other videos with the deck. So as I mentioned in a previous video, I'm going to try to show the deck list before I go into the actual duels themselves, just so that you are familiar with my deck and my build. Although my builds tend to be pretty standard, if you're familiar with meta decks in general, it should look, you know, like I said, fairly standard here. So, yep, this is the list for my Bird Up deck. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this very exciting game against Eldlich. What's up everyone? We are hot off the heels of the last game and we are just going to go ahead and jump straight into the next one. We've got another Plat 5 opponent and we're going to go first. I always feel bad when I play against Plat 5 opponents. I'm just like, if I win, I sincerely do, and I mean this too, I hope I'm not knocking you down to gold. That would actually make me feel a little bad. But as I've said in the past, only a little. Wow, so we actually got a like going second hand here with the Maxx and the Lightning Storms. Oh, and the Tenki. This kind of sucks a little bit. Okay, well, whatever. We'll deal with it. It's not that big of a deal. We'll just go ahead and activate Tenki. Even though it's going to turn off both of our Lightning Storms, it's going to enable our plays as well, so we're going to have to do it. Let's go ahead and get Fractal. Let's activate Fractal's ability. It's funny, you almost feel like you're playing like Tri-Zoo with a hand like this, right? And with a hand like this, the Tri-Zoo setup would be better. But we're actually going to do something a little bit similar. We're going to go ahead and send Kitt. Now we're going to use Kitt's F to send the Nervall. Now we're going to activate our Nervall's ability. And I'm just going to go ahead and add another Fractal here. Okay, let's go ahead and summon our Fractal. Activate Fractal's effect. And I'm going to banish... Let me think for a second, actually. So if I banish 2, that gets Ferrigite. Ferrigite Special Kerass. Send away Fractal and Ferrigite into... Do I have something to go into? I don't play Rugal in this extra deck. Ooh, I don't. Ah, this would be a situation where Rugal would be good. Basically, I could have established if I had Rugal in my extra deck, instead of going straight into Simorgh, which I'm now going to have to do, I could have gone Banished You, get Ferrigite, Ferrigite F, summon Kerass, send Fractal and Ferrigite away for Rugal, right? Then I could Ferrigite F, shuffle back a Lightning Storm, draw a new card, Kerass F, banish Ferrigite, Fractal, and my leftover Tri-type, then go into Simorgh, but since I don't have Rugal in my extra deck, I don't get to set it up that way. So, yep, I'm going to have to go for 3 cards and just go straight into Simorgh from there. Which is not that big of a deal. I mean, this is a really niche situation, and extra deck space in this deck is definitely a lot more tight than it is in Tri-Zoo. Actually, let me look at the extra deck real quick. Do I have, like, a flex spot? Not really. I mean, all these cards are pretty essential. Yeah, this is... Extra deck in this one's locked down pretty tight, I think. Do I want to set one of these Lightning Storms as a bluff? It's not that bad of an idea. Although the only problem with that is if my opponent ends up throwing a bunch of back row, then I might not be able to summon Apex Avian with some Morg later, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and end. Plus the bluff is a little bit less impactful in this game. I'd have to switch to on here if I wanted to really make that bluff impactful, and that's a little bit too much effort. Just a smidge, but we at least have the disruption in form of Apex Avian. So you see, even though we have like a mediocre opening hand, we're still able to establish like a Fractal, a Simorgh, and an Apex Avian, which is a really good start, especially with this Maxx we also already have in our hand. Pot of Extravagance. So it's probably going to be a stun deck if they're just banishing their extra deck. I don't need to negate this with Apex Avian. That's fine. Yep, here we go. They're gonna set like 5 back row and then probably oh no, they're gonna set 3 probably. They're gonna, yep, I see people set this way a lot. Oh no, and then they fill in the middle. Got it. Ooh, and a Raigeki. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna negate that with Apex Avian. And yep, we're going to bounce that. And our opponent is going to cut us off from being able to really summon our Apex Avian with Simorgh's effect during this end phase, but I could even tribute summon Apex Avian at this point next turn, honestly. Let me see, how many Tri-types do I have in Grave? None? Okay, cool. We are definitely going to activate Sigmor's ability. Is it Simorgh? Not Sigmor. Simorgh. These Yu-Gi-Oh card names, I've always like mispronounced them very slightly. I do apologize if that ends up annoying anybody. Okay, I want a special Sparrow. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to add off of Sparrow. I could also special Wagtail and add Bird Call. But, do I have another level 1 Winged Beast at all in my hand? No, I don't. Okay. Okay. What if I special Sparrow and then add Beryl Canary, and then I tribute for Apex Avian, and then I special Beryl Canary, and then I go into place? That sounds like a plan to me. And yep, we're going to activate our Sparrow's ability. Opponent still has an effect they can respond with in their hand. Interesting. Because, yeah, they just set all these back row. They can't activate any of these, regardless of their quick play spells or traps. And we're going to add a Beryl Canary. Alright, let's draw. Called by the Grave. Okay. This only summons from hand or deck, right? Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. Like, what if I sent Fractal? Send Fractal, send Nervall, add... I mean, that wouldn't really do anything. Yeah, I think... Let's see. Let me think here for a moment. Because my opponent's got a whole bunch of back row. I'm just trying to figure out, like, maybe... Okay, I think here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go with my original plan of tribute summoning Apex Avian. That way we have a negate for our opponent's back rows established, right? Then, yeah, because I was thinking about this Kerass and if I want to go into Kerass plays, but I needed more of a graveyard before I can do that. So then I'll just go with my original plan of Beryl Canary into Sparrow, and then we'll just kind of go from there and see how things play out. Okay, so let's start by tribute summoning. And I'm going to put Apex Avian into a zone that Simorgh points into so that he cannot be targeted. Let's see if our opponent has a response. If they have like a Torrential, I'll obviously respond with Apex Avian's effect. Something targeting like Compulse doesn't do anything here. Okay, let's see what ends up getting played. Once again, I don't normally duel with the music on, but I am using it for these live videos, and I'm totally seeing all, like, I'm agreeing with all these posts that talk about how much of a banger the music in this game is. Okay, so they have the Scarlet Sangrine. Let me think for a second. That's fine, right? Because I can just deal with that. Like, I can just run over that Eldlich Golden Lord, and then I can banish it with Called By. And I want to save this negate. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to respond with Maxx here just to get the draw. This is so, like, it's funny because I actually, in this regard, I kind of find playing against Eldlich very engaging. Like, a lot of people talk about how boring it is because I said a bunch of back row, but playing through them, I find it to be quite engaging. Okay, so they're gonna let it resolve, so we're gonna get a draw. Imagine if we peeled Harpie's Feather Duster off the top. Oh, I saw a spell, I thought it was for a second. Wow, it's another called by. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we have 2 Tri-types engraved. So we've established that Kerass is not really doing a whole lot here. I mean, I could pitch Beryl Canary, summon Kerass, and then summon Desperate Doom Eagle. Which is actually not a bad play at all. But I already have 2 call bys, I don't really need the Doom Eagle. I think I'd rather just establish... Because I can go Beryl Canary into Sparrow. Sparrow's going to get a search. Recital Starling is going to get a search. That's just like our plays starting right there. So let's just go ahead and establish that. Especially because we already have like the Link monsters out. And I'm going to be trying to summon them into the zones that Simorgh points into, because we're locked into Xyz summons for the rest of the turn anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter since we're not Link summoning if we have an open Link zone. And again, any winged beasts that are in the zones that Simorgh points to are protected from being targeted, which is very, very important. And we've got the Apex Avian to stop a floodgate that absolutely stops us. I'm interested to see how they respond. As for dealing with the Golden Lord himself, my plan as of right now is to just go into Utopic Draco Future, attack over him, and then whenever my opponent tries to use the Golden Lord's effect, I'm just going to banish with Called By. I might even just do it like during main phase 2. We'll see, like depending on how things play out. Is this a quick effect? You can send. Yep, I don't see the words quick effect in a bracket here, so they are not quick effects. Let's see, then if you control an Eldlich, the Golden Lord, you can banish 1 card from either graveyard. Ah, that is going to be a problem. Is it enough of a problem that I have to negate this with Apex Avian is my question. I think the answer is yes, it is. Right, because... Let me think for a second. If they banish my Sparrow and I summon Beryl Canary, I still have a normal summon, so I could still normal Kerass, but I wouldn't be able to activate Kerass's effect. I'd have to just go for a Link 2, which I could go into the Double Dragon and bounce the Eldlich, but that's actually not a bad play. That would clear up my Tenki too. Do I just let this resolve? Do I not even use my Apex Avian here? I think that's actually the play. Right? Okay, let this resolve. They banish my Sparrow. I'm going to summon Beryl Canary, no effect. Normal summon Kerass. Oh no, I can't, because I don't have an Ancient Warrior. I have to cheat out the Double Dragon Oath with Kerass. Okay, so that doesn't work. So I think I do actually have to negate this with Apex Avian. Yeah. I do. Yeah, chain... Wait, what's going on here? Why can't I click this? Activate effects, please. What's going on? There we go. Okay, Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. Yep, I'm going to activate Apex Avian's effect here. I have to. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to run over the Golden Lord, is really what it comes down to. Let's see if they have a response to Apex Avian's effect. There is still the very real possibility that they could flip over a hand trap here. Or not a hand trap, but a floodgate is what I meant to say. Okay, we're definitely going to activate our Sparrow's ability. They have a skill drain. Ah, the skill drain would be so devastating here. Let's see. Oh, this is so tense. It's just like, I just want to see... Oh, they have the Maxx. Oh, whatever. I'll just call by that. Okay, that's fine. Definitely want to play it in this zone. I don't want to play it in the zone where it could potentially get impermed. Yeah, that means I can't call by my opponent's Golden Lord this turn, but that's fine. I can just do it next turn. Call by, chain another card. Nope. Oh no, I can. Yeah, you can use more than one call by per turn. What am I saying? I'm so used to only being able to use like one Yu-Gi-Oh card like per turn. Like a lot of cards just have that restriction. Okay, so that's a card to add from the hand to the deck. What's the best standalone one to get? Probably just Nervall, right? Do I even want to Nervall? Okay, I'm gonna need Sapphire, Swallow, and probably just Wagtail is what I'll add with the Recital Starling. So let's add. I mean, this doesn't matter too much, but it does matter a little. Let's add the Swallow. Okay, now we can go into our first Recital Starling. I'm going to put her in this zone. What you got, opponent? What you got? Note that there are 7 spawn trap zones open, so if my opponent, like, has something to stop my Starling, but keeps my Simorgh around, like the Solemn Judgment they're activating right now, it's actually pretty fine, because I can just go into Apex Avian during the end phase. Okay, I can special Kerass, but since I used Beryl Canary's ability, I can only make Xyz for the rest of the turn, so that's definitely not smart to do that. We have plenty of Tri-types engraved for next turn. We're in a really good spot right now, actually, to be totally honest. Okay, there's 8 open, so I can even set Called By and still get my Sigmor's ability. I'm trying to think. They're going to get searches for Eldlich spells and traps. That's fine. It's going to have to be fine. It's not that big of a deal. I'm more worried about Floodgates, I think. Okay, let's set. And go into the... Let me just make sure. Yeah. We can go to the end phase from here. It's too bad we weren't able to get that optional effect off, because this could have been at 3,000 attack and we could have run over the Golden Lord. Oh well. Yeah, they had to have the Solemn Judgment, but that does at least knock down a bunch of their life points, which makes this game a good amount more winnable for us. Because a lot of the times you do like a decent amount of damage to Eldlich, but you just can't do all 8,000 points that you need. Let's go ahead and put Apex Avian in attack mode, and I'll put him in... I don't guess it really matters, I'll just put him over here. As long as he's pointing to a zone where... Or as long as Apex Avian's in a zone that Simorgh points to, it doesn't really matter. Is what I meant there. Okay. They're gonna draw... They at least don't get their traps until their end phase, so that's good. Oh, no, they do them right now. Wait, are some of them during the end phase and some of them just whenever? Because I never really understood that about Eldlich traps. During the end phase. Okay, what about this one? No, this one just says you can... So they're just different timings. Okay, got it. I don't want to negate that with Apex Avian. That's fine. I'm not that concerned. They can't activate the trap card this turn anyway. And then if they try to do some shenanigans, like getting a Golden Lord and activating its effect, I can Called By. Okay, does that trap target when it destroys? Let me see something. You can destroy one face-up card on the field. Nope, does not target. Yep, Golden Lord's going to move to attack and get rid of our Simorgh here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's going to have to be okay. And, yep, this doesn't do anything that gets destroyed, so that's fine. So we know that 2 of our opponents' back rows, at the very least, or one of them, sorry. Huh, so they flip Rivalry here. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely gonna... Well, okay, actually, am I? Yeah, of course I am. Yep, I'm going to activate Apex Avian here. I want to negate and destroy this Rivalry for sure. Let's see if they have a response. Oh, that's fine. If they just are setting another card. So I'm still thinking about how I can get rid of this Tenki so I can double Dragon's Oath. Or so I can Lightning Storm, rather, and I'm thinking I'm going to use double Dragon's Oath to do it. Wow, I got a Turquoise Warbler. Okay, if my opponent doesn't have any negates, I should probably just go Warbler. Right? We'll start with Warbler into Sparrow. Yeah. Yeah, let's just start with that. Okay, they actually didn't have a response to the summon at all. Let's see. Activating the effect. Okay, so they're going to destroy it. I'm totally cool with that. I don't really care at all. I can even normal summon my Swallow from here. Go into Recital, Starling, get a Beryl, Canary, Kerass, send Apex, Kerass F, banish. I could even Shurig. Do I have enough Tri-types to do that? 1, 2. I do. I want to leave at least one of these birds, and it looks like I am going to be able to do that. Okay, yeah, let's summon the Sparrow. Sparrow F. Let's see if the Sparrow's effect resolves. Okay, I know what one of these is. One of these is the Sanguine, right? Yeah, the Scarlet Sanguine. Sanguine, rather. Yeah, let's get Wagtail so we can get a search in for the, oh, what do you call it? Brain, give me answer. What is card name? Bird Call. Jesus Christ, that took way too long. Alright, activate my Swallow's effect. I could even think about tribute summoning Apex Avian during the middle of this. Oh my god, I totally could. Wait, hang on a second. Okay. Special Swallow, special Wagtail. Add Bird Call. Bird Call is going to add Beryl, Canary. Ah, I don't have the extra card to discard for Kerass, though. If I do it that way. Although if I do it that way, I can just go for an Omen. I think that is actually going to be my play here. Like, instead of making a rank 1, I'm just gonna, like, tribute summon from my Apex Avian. Oh, but then I can't special Kerass at all. Or no, it's not that I can't special Kerass, but it's just that I can't Beryl Canary afterward. So it's like, okay, here are my options, right? From here, I can either overlay into Recital Starling and start to go into those plays, or I can Bird Call, add something to pitch with Kerass. Sorry, I would tribute summon Apex Avian first. Then I would Bird Call, add something to pitch with Kerass. Kerass summon Omen. Omen banish the Golden Lord that's currently on the field. Then we could Apex Avian to negate their Sanguine or whatever their other face-down card is. I kind of like that line of play, actually. Let's do it that way, I think. I'm going to tribute Wagtail and Sparrow. If they flip the Sanguine here to summon another Eldlich, I was going to say, I think I'm going to let that resolve. Oh, you know what? I could even think about going into Access Code Talker, too. Because my opponent's only at 4,000. Oh my god, actually, wait. That's actually probably the play here. It's like, do I want to go for Omen or do I want to go for Access Code? Because I can still banish the Golden Lord with my Called By. Which one do I want to add? Like, which one do I want to send? Let's get rid of our Sparrow, right? No, I want to add something. Let's just... I'll add a Warbler, sure. It doesn't really matter here. Add it to my hand, yes. Okay. Kerass F. Discard Warbler. Do you have a response? Oh my god, this duel's so tense. Oh, always waiting to see if they flip up their response. Again, if they sanguine, I'm probably just going to let that resolve, because I'm not super concerned about another Golden Lord on the field right now. Because I can just start banishing stuff. I have the other called by. Like, I can banish the defense mode one, then I can run over the attack mode one. Ah, they conceded. Whew! Holy cow. Cool. Awesome. That was quite the intense game. Yeah, I'm glad I got to show that one. That was neat. I'm going to save it just in case, too. Alright, yep. Cool. Alright, so how about that? We got the concede from our opponent, and we managed to come out on top against Eldlich. Once again, we didn't... we had those 2 dead lightning storms for the whole game. Couldn't use them because of the Tenki. And our opponents, they were just sitting there taunting us while our opponent's back row stacked up. But we still managed to completely play through it and play around our opponent's Golden Lords. Yeah, I gotta say, I was very satisfied with how that game turned out. And as always, I am very satisfied with you guys watching and your comments and your viewership. It means a lot to me. I say this at the end of every video, but as I also say at the end of every video, I can never express just how much it means. So as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is XLex signing out. Have a great day.